Last week, I sat here and some of you were interested in knowing the type of tree that was behind me, with comments like this from Tarmac. Gerald, what is the name of the tree behind you? DD Moore and Co said, what kind of tree is that behind you? I've never seen one like that. Is it native to Australia? Millie 2018 said, that's amazing bark on the tree behind you, G-Mann. What sort of tree is it? Lots of love, interested in Australian trees. Linda Schultz said, what is that cool tree behind you? I've never seen a bark pattern like that before. And Cypher Knot asked, is that a real tree behind you? I even went back to take a look myself, and I think you mean this one. It's called the Mermaidius estatua. Simple translation, it is a statue of a mermaid. Sorry, I know you're my greatest supporters, but I can see how easy it is to confuse a piece of steel for a tree. I was also thinking that although I enjoyed doing the video outdoors, it wasn't good for the not so good people to focus on what I was saying. I kept getting comments about the guy who smacked his head on another guy's forearm and then proceeded to run away like he was hit by a Holden car. Sorry, we don't make Holden cars anymore. Actually, side note, message to Trump. You are ruining our economy here in Australia with your Make America Great campaign. You with your job creation and ensuring that General Motors in Michigan create another 1,200 jobs. While here in Australia, GM have just shut down one of our biggest car manufacturing plant, losing the remaining of the 600 jobs that were left. The Holden car is gone. Oh, how I miss my Sandman. Or as some of you know it as the Root Ute, the Shaggin' Wagon, the Wank Tank, or the Fuck Truck. Sorry, I got carried away. Thanks, Trump. Yes, you with your strong economy and record low unemployment. I even went to New York back in 2010 and the Australian dollar was worth more than your dollar for the first time since it became a freely trade currency. Now I get only 65 cents for every one of your dollar. Thanks. Where's the equality in that? Oh, hang on. 2010. Let me just recall. Who was the US president then? Oh, Obama. Yeah, 1 year after being elected, he nearly ruined your country. Good for us in the short term. Sorry, I digress. Some of you not so good people also were either focusing on the guy in the background punching the tree or doing odd things to the tree. And some made comments about the little kid on his bike, hoping that he would smack into the tree. And some of you were even concerned about me drinking in a public place, saying it is illegal and I would be arrested. Ooh, like you're all asking now, where's your whiskey now, G-Mann? Wait. Ooh, it's illegal. Ooh. I think being outdoors is too distracting for you good people. And in saying that, I should do a poll of the week. Should I do my videos indoors or out and about like I am today? It's a little more effort to do this outdoors, but hey, I'll give anything a go. Just write in the comments, indoors or outdoors. ANYHOOOO. Us boomers once promoted progressive values, where Gen Xers once touted resilience and grit. Millennials want to minimise hurt feelings, yet shout tolerance and inclusiveness. Ultimately, millennials view political correctness not so much as a partisan stance, as it is a way of life. Their crusades for emotional security in the classroom are a symptom of the much bigger movement underway to push the culture at large in a kinder, gentler direction. The sensitivity training sessions and less edgy comedians today haven't been forced on schools and workplaces, they want them. I mentioned earlier about losing an iconic car. The Holden is as Australian as meat pies. Hang on, did I say meat pies? Here we go again with another company trying to cash in on being woke. 4&20 will next month launch a new product that will taste, smell and look like a meat pie. Except here's the catch. The classic Australian brand is selling a meat-free 4&20 pie that contains a plant-based filling, which the company promises will taste exactly the same as its meat version. Wait a minute, We know why you have to make plant-based foods taste like meat. It's because you know we are meat eaters and we love our meat. I have no problem with you making plant-based pies. I'm sure that you have a market for that. You even sell a vegetarian pie, but it doesn't taste like meat. It tastes like baby food. Now, it might be meat-free, but it isn't technically vegan either. 4&20 wrote on their Facebook page that while the pies contained absolutely no animal products as ingredients, back it up a minute, 4&20. How can you claim absolutely no animal products? How do you make pastry? Oh, let me see. Pastry is a dough of flour made from ingredients such as flour, sugar, milk, butter, shortening, baking powders, and eggs. The new meat-free meat pie got a mixed reaction from those on social media, with many saying that the alternative was long overdue. Yes, finally, cut out the 25% of ingredients it doesn't need. Welcome to the future of Aussie pies, one person wrote on Facebook. Yay, I can eat a meat pie at the footy. Awesome, thanks. Some even joked that the meat-free option wasn't any different from the classic Aussie pie. There was only 5% meat anyway, one person wrote. While another commented, I wasn't aware that there was actually any meat in them anyway. While the pie will be available at a slightly higher price point and set to go on sale in early March, one person wrote, should be released on April the 1st. What a joke. The Paddy's Food Group Marketing and Innovations General Manager, Anand Surupal, told the media the pie was a result of 8 months of testing to make sure the taste was near identical to its 4&20 pies. If I hadn't told you it wasn't a meat pie, you wouldn't know. It's got the same colours, textures, the taste profile, the mouth feel. You've got all those elements. Taste profile? The mouth feel? Don't be a dick. The saying, go woke, go broke, may ring true with popular brands trying to cash in on the left's ideology. It didn't work for Pepsi and Kendall Jenner. It didn't work for Nike and a washed-up Colin Kaepernick. Qantas failed with their don't say g'day mate on flights. McDonald's stopped selling milkshakes in the wake of a spate of milkshakes being thrown at public figures. Fashion companies are using plus-size models, and Kmart are selling vacuum cleaners with a picture of a boy doing the activity, as if vacuum cleaners is only done by women. And of course, being woke really backfired on the Gillette campaign. But let's just keep this in mind. The Australian KFC campaign were a bunch of young boys ogling at a woman from their car.
Did someone say KFC? I don't care. I love it.
Did receive a lot of backlash from the libtards, yet they returned a very healthy bottom line. Get a grip and stay true to your brand. When I buy a whiskey, I think about the taste and the quality. I don't think about Black Lives Matter, domestic violence, sexual abuse, or any type of discrimination. These companies are projecting their insecurities and weaknesses to be part of a failing minority. Be a leader, not a sheep. Sell me a meat pie and be proud that you have a successful, iconic brand. So what do you think about these brands going all woke? Does it make you want to buy shares, or does it make you want to just buy another brand? I'd love to know your thoughts. And don't forget, inside or outside? Like, share, subscribe, or even downvote. Thank you for all your stories that you keep sending me. All the links are on the screen. Ooh, it's illegal. I'm Gerald Pauschmann for The Point TV. Cheers, Rudy. Ugh.